Just one look at you, ooh, and the world is all right with me. Ooh, just one look at you, oh, and the world is all right with me. And I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. I'm gonna go clean up my camera here real quick. Wipey. I got a weird glare. Happy Tuesday Request Live, everybody. Welcome. Bienvenidos a mi casa. Aquí en Tulum. I'm gonna get my little microfiber. Oh, excuse me, I'm like choking on myself here. I'm gonna get a little microfiber cloth, see if I can't take care of that glare. Before we get started, calm down. I think this whole, Spalding. I think it's pretty funny that my camera recognizes Spalding as a face. I feel pretty good about my artistic skills in that regard. It's still here. Do I go this way? Maybe if I go back a little bit? You know what? I have an idea. It might get a little dark. That's a little better. Maybe I just need to be a little higher. Or back. There we go. Maybe if I'm just like not right underneath the glare, it's not as big a deal. I don't know why all of a sudden it's... I don't remember doing that before. Anyway. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Beverage this evening, gas station red wine, because I'm a classy lady. You know. Actually, it's kind of funny. My numbers in Spanish are terrible. Like my conversational Spanish is getting better, and like Spanish in the context of like learning new things. I'm really proud of myself. My Spanish is getting so much better. But there are times still when someone asks me a question and it's like, poof, nothing. It just like everything I learned just goes out the window. I have no clue how to respond. I have no idea what, like when somebody asks you a same question, but in a different way than you're used to hearing it, like all of the 15,000 different ways that we say hello, or how are you, or can I help you with that? You know, you got this? Need help? Everything okay? Like all those different ways, nuances that someone can ask you the same question without. It seems to be very confusing. And then the person on the other side is like, this is an easy thing. Like, why aren't you getting this? It's not a big deal. This is what living an immersion type experience is like. This is what it's like to be an immigrant. So let's just crack this baby open because it needs to happen. For the record, everything's locked. Dogs are chill. I am over the age of 21. Although I'm definitely not advertising my age at this point. Oh, that would have been really sad if like all of the internet witnessed me pour wine on myself. That would have been really terrible. Let's see how many memes I can have made of myself in one day. So anyway, I got my wine, my beverage. Do you have your beverage yet? You should. If you do not, now is the time. Does not have to be alcoholic. You can get yourself like a little soda or a juice. Maybe some Sunny D. A little Kool-Aid throwback. Oh yeah. I feel like cable has ruined the experience of being a kid and having that the beginning of your childhood pop culture. Cheese and rice, if this is how the whole night's gonna go, we are in for it. Or ice cream, yes! Ice cream is a perfect substitute. But anyway. Yeah, I'm going a little easy, taking a break from the whiskey for a little bit. So I opted for some red wine. I wanted white, but you know, you can't be choosy when you're buying from the OXXO in the village. So it's not bad, actually. It's really not bad. So Tuesday Request Live, for those of you who are new joining tonight, and just a little quick reminder, this is an interactive experience. The whole point of this evening is to connect with you guys and, you know, play party trick of, hey, I want to hear that song. I've always wanted to hear you do this song. Or if you always felt like you wanted to request something on Jazz Tuesday and you never got the chance, or maybe I said my musician doesn't know it and blamed it on them. There's a ton of songs that I did that to, blamed it on my musicians. It's a gift. Don't actually blame it on them. But if we don't have a chart, we can't do it because a lot of these jazz tunes are really complicated. But it's way easier if it's just me singing it. So if I've ever turned you down for a request live for those reasons and you remember, you know, give it a little type, tippity tap, type it in there. And if I know it well enough to make it through. What? My dog's making weird noises. If you know it well enough, or I know you, if I know it well enough to get through without, you know, horribly embarrassing myself, more than I'm usually comfortable with. We all know there's a general degree of dorkiness that I'm good with, so I'm willing to take some chances. I feel like I get brave points for being here all by myself without anybody behind me. So I'm counting on those brave points to kind of equal out my mistakes. But there won't be mistakes. Let's be honest. No, there will. But I am definitely feeling jazzy tonight. And I started off with some that was Bill Withers that I was singing. Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. So I'm going to sing another Bill Withers song to get started. He's one of I know that he is not new by any means, but he is one of my current like songwriter influences right now. I love me some Bill Withers, like all day, any day is good for a Bill Withers tune. Right? Jeez. This is just the two of us. Dun, 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 dun. I see. Seriously? Okay. Give me a timeout. I'm going to kick him outside. That's it. Jeff, boy. Go on, get. Go on, get. Okay, I'm coming back so fast. Okay, now I'm ready. I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through. To make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometimes, I want to spend my time with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I. We ain't luck for love, no time for tears. Wasted water's all that is, and it don't make no flowers grow. Oh, good things might come to those who wait. Don't wait too late. I gotta go for all we know. Just the two of us. You can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I. Oh, we don't make no flowers grow. Just the two of us, so we can make it if we try. Just the two of us, just the two of us, just the two of us, building castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I. That's a little Bill Withers for you, just the two of us. Thank you, Anthony. My daddy's a drummer, and I appreciate that. I have actually thought a lot about pursuing that. As whenever I have, this is the problem. I lived in a house with a drummer who had, like, I'm not going to tell you how many drum sets he has, an appropriate amount. For my whole life, and it wasn't until after I left and like lived on my own that I was like, I should have learned how to play the drums, dummy. Like, you should go back and like learn from that well of knowledge. So I'm trying to figure out how to make that happen now that I live thousands of miles away from educator plus equipment. So we'll see how that turns out. I definitely am expect to see more percussion elements in performance in the future, in like the present-ish future. I'm gonna sing another song now. It's one of my favorites. You had plenty money, 1922. You let other women make a fool of you. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here and get me some money too. Yeah, you're sitting there wondering what it's all about. You ain't got no money, they will put you out. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here and get me some money too. If you had prepared 20 years ago, you wouldn't be a wandering from door to door. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Yeah, get out of here, get me some money too. I fell for your jiving and I took you in. Now all you've got to offer me is a drink of gin. Why don't you do right like some other man? Get out of here and get me some money too. Yeah, like the other men do. Like the other men do. Like my other men. like my other men do. I love that. So fun. I should adapt that to 2020. This is the face of 2020. It's like a half stink eye, half like face palm, half virk. All those emojis. Actually, my favorite emoji is atomic explosion head, like, oh, atomic brain. That's my favorite. That's my favorite emoji. That one and facepalm. Oh, I facepalm a lot. Summertime and the living's easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, and don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing, and you'll spread your wings and reach to the sky. The sky, but until that morning, there ain't nothing can harm you. With the daddy and mommy standing by. Summertime, buddy, and the living's easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, and don't you cry. Don't you cry, the morning, spread your wings on the sky. Until that morning, there ain't nothing can harm you. With your daddy and mommy standing by. I need my rain stick so you can go. Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday to you interwebs. That is your song today. You're welcome. Well, it's not the only song of today, but it's your song I'm dedicating to you today. Mm-hmm. Yes, Nancy, by the way. I saw that. It is time for wine, by the way. If you're imbibing in wine, if it's a wine night for you, it's a wine night for me. I see some wine drinkers on there. Ooh, Route 66. Let me see. Do I have the words to that? I don't have the words to Route 66, but I have the words to it. Oh, rocking down the highway. Oh, rocking down the highway. This highway patrol got its eyes on me. Flying down the road with my foot on the floor. All the way in town, they can hear me coming. Boys about to try, she won't do no more. I can smell the motor burning. Ooh, I don't know champagne or wine either. These are good. Okay, champagne and wine? Is that what you're drinking, or is that a song? I'll Google it. Oh, all right. Ever chose to the byway? Okay, I'll do Paper Moon. There we go. I got the words to Paper Moon. Say. It's only a paper moon. Say it. Say it. Say it's only a paper moon sailing over a cardboard sea. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Yes, it's only a canvas sky hanging over a muslin tree. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Without your love, life's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in a penny arcade. Yes, it's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Say it's only a paper moon sailing over a cardboard sea. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. That was a little Request Tuesday, Request Live. Put your request in now. Last week, I'm feeling a little jazzy tonight, but I'm definitely open to suggestions. I've had requests for 80s rock power ballads, female and male leads. Ooh, I'll do that. I'm going to do something with a different groove, and then I will come back to All of Me. But last week, we did... Rick, you're picking... You guys are just choosing really... Keep it coming with the... I know like a million jazz tunes. It just happens. You guys keep picking ones I don't know yet. I know which song it is, but I don't know it enough to do it. I don't have the words. I don't want to waste time on searching words. I was rewatching the last few videos, and I just feel like, man, I'm just spending so much time on words. So this is kind of going to be the new format. If I don't know the request this week, then I'm going to look up the words, and I'll get to it the next week. That way, I'm not spending so much time in between songs, searching, trying to find lyrics. That's boring. That's not entertainment value. So I'm going to do Frim Fram Sauce and Route 66 next week. All right, I'm going to do a song that, I said that, but I'm going to break my rule immediately. This is why I could never have rules for Jazz Tuesday. I know that one got you under my skin. We don't need no stinking lyrics. Lyrics. It's a sweater. This is a country tune, actually, that became popular when I was a kid and out living in Southern I just really like it. I just really do. So I'm going to do this song, and then I'll do Got You Under My Skin. He was working through college on my grandpa's farm. I was thirsting for knowledge, and he had a car. And I was caught somewhere between a woman and a child. One restless summer we found love growing wild. On the banks of the river, on a well-beaten path. It's funny how those memories can last like strawberry wine. 17, the hot July moon, we saw everything. My first taste of love, oh, bittersweet, bring on the wine. Like strawberry wine. And I still remember when 30 was old, and my biggest fear was September, when he had to go. A few cards and letters in one long distance call. We drifted away like the leaves in the fall. But year after year I'll come back to this place just to remember the taste of strawberry wine. 17, the hot July moon, we saw everything. My first taste of love, oh, bittersweet, green on the vine. Like strawberry wine. The fields have grown over now, years since they've seen a plow. There's nothing that time hasn't touched. Is it really him or the loss of my innocence? I've been missing so much. That strawberry wine. 17, the hot July moon, we saw everything. My first taste of love, oh, bittersweet, bring on the wine. That strawberry wine. 17, the hot July moon, we saw everything. My first taste of love, oh, it's bittersweet, bring on the wine. Strawberry wine. That was Dina Carter. Lesser, well, I guess it depends on what kind of country music you listen to and from what era you listen to country music. But for me, I knew about Dina Carter. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you are only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you are only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of a dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you are always waiting for this moment to arise. Thank you. That was not Bye Bye Blackbird, but it made me think of that. And I just felt compelled. You know, I felt compelled. And my allergies have compelled me to itch my nose. Don't worry, I'll wash my hands. Okay. I have a dedication to do. This song is for Rick Bowen. I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I've tried so not to give in. I said to myself, this affair never will go so well. But why should I try to resist when, baby, I know so well I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Why not use your mentality? Step up, wake up to reality. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop just before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin. Yes, I've got you under my skin. And I like you under my skin. Awesome. I love this. Ooh. I hope that you're doing well and life is treating you kindly. Although Popular culture is really just like making that really difficult. Not popular culture. The world of shenanigans. Global shenanigans are making that difficult. However, not unachievable. We're having a good time right now, right? We're spreading positive joy and energy. There's an energy exchange happening. I'm going to do one that I started last week, and my dogs interrupted, and my brain went to a completely other place, and I totally just like farted out on it. I couldn't, just did not finish. So I'm going to finish it this week. I'm going to start it and actually finish it this week. So this is a request from last week. This is black coffee. I'm feeling mighty lonesome. I haven't slept a wink. I walk the floor and watch the door, and in between I drink black coffee. Love's a hand-me-down brew. Oh, I never know a Sunday in this weekday room. I'm talking to the shadows from 1 o'clock till 4. And Lord, how slow the moments go when all I do is pour black coffee. Excuse me. Since the blues caught my eye. Oh, I'm hanging out on Monday. Oh, my Sunday dreams to dry. Now a man was born to go a-loving, and a woman was born to weep and fret. Definitely looks like me right now. To stick around and tend her oven, only if we want to, and drown our past regrets. Nope, in coffee and cigarettes. I'm moody all the morning and mourning all the night. And in between, it's nicotine and not much hard to fight. Black coffee. Feeling low as the ground. Oh, it's driving me crazy, waiting for my baby to come around. Oh, it's driving me crazy, waiting for my baby to come around. Black coffee. Cheers, my friends. Saludos. Salud. Prost. Prost. It's a good day. It's a really, really good day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Leah T. And I'm just so thankful that you're spending time with me this evening. And what an incredible thing. You know, with all of this craziness, we got to look for the blessings. And I really believe that. And I believe that they're there. And this is one of them. That even in all of this really big, difficult struggle of that we're going through as a nation and as a world, we have the ability, we have the technology to see each other's faces. And, you know, it could be so much worse. And so it's good to step back and take a breath and be thankful and grateful for the health that we have and the incredible gift it is to be here on this planet in this moment in time when our souls could have been put in our bodies in the 1800s or in the 1500s. And it just happens that we were born into our beings, whatever your faith is, our souls are in our bodies in this day and age today. And we're all a part of the history of, we are history. History is our story. It's our story. It's us. We make it. We decide. We decide. And that's beautiful. We are not left to wallow. We can rise. We can rise up out of this. And you know what? We have to. That is what is our calling, to rise up out of this. Mm-hmm. Change gonna come. And in the spirit of change, I'm gonna sing a song. Ooh. I'm gonna do that song, Rosie, after this one. Ooh, pa, pa, pa. Ooh. They paved paradise and put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. And don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? Paved paradise and put up a parking lot. Ooh, ba, ba, ba. Ooh, ba, ba. They took all the trees and put them in a tree museum. And they charged all the people $1.50 just to see them. And don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They paved paradise and put up a parking lot. Ooh, ba, ba, ba. Ooh, ba, ba. Hey, farmer, farmer, put away your DDT now. Give me my spots on my apples and leave me the birds and the bees, please. And don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They paved paradise and put up a parking lot. Ooh, ba, ba, ba. Ooh, ba, ba. Late last night, I heard the screen door slam. And a big yellow taxi took my old man away. And don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They paved paradise and put up a parking lot. Ooh, ba, ba, ba. Ooh, ba, ba. They paved paradise and put up a parking lot. Put up a parking lot. Farmer, farmer, Put away your DDT. Now, let me tell you something. Living in Mexico where there is no restrictions on chemicals you can sell in the grocery store to kill your bugs. We need to have more regulations on poisons we put out into the atmosphere. And we need to have less regulations on the plants we grow for medicinal purposes. And that's how I feel about that. Did you know that I'm pretty sure that heroin is listed as a Schedule II substance as opposed to, it's either cocaine or heroin is listed as a lower threat level than marijuana. Isn't that interesting? Someone should Google that and fact check me. I can't remember exactly which one, but I remember like a really awful, terrible opioid or narcotic or opioid being like a schedule grade lower than marijuana, which is just, however you feel about it, the order should be different. You know, even if you don't think it should be legal, it should still not be in the same category as heroin, or worse. Something ain't right. We got a whole lot of things happening in the United States of America that people in all nationalities, everyone is like, what? Okay. A Change Gon Come. Sam Cooke. That's next. I'm already breaking my rule. The rule of, I'll get to these next week. No, I won't. I'm doing it now. Change Gon Come. I was born. Yeah. As it happens, I was born in a town called Washington Courthouse, Ohio, which is not exactly next to the Ohio River, but pretty close, pretty nearish by, closer to the southern, see, facepalm, southern, it's closer to the souther end, the southern edge of Ohio, almost Kentucky. This is story time. Once upon a time, there was a woman who drank wine and sang songs and told you stories about her life. It's like drunken story hour. No, I'm not drunk. I just got started. Okay, here we go. Enough of that jibber jabber. I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, just like a river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been too there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, and I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it is. I go to the movie and I go downtown. Somebody keep telling me don't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. Then I go to my brother and I say, brother, help me please. But he winds up knocking me down, back down to my knees. Then I go to my sister and I say, help me please. But she keeps walking, knocking me down on my knees. There's been times that I thought I could last too long, but now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes it is. And I go to my brother and I said, help me please. And my brother, he stood up, picked me up off my knees and said, it's time for change, brother. The change is here, and I know that my brothers are with me. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Yes, it is. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. It's been a long time. A long time. Too long. Too long. Too fucking long. And that's how I feel about that. So. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in, being a part of this experience, and lending your positive energy by being present and supporting live music in all of its forms, in all of its evolution. And this is an extraordinary moment in time, because this is a moment of change. That's what's happening. That's why it's uncomfortable. That's why we're all uncomfortable, because change is happening. It's happening through us, to us, for us. This is it. This is it. The moment when the waiting is over. This is it. Da, 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 da. Don't be a fool anymore. For once in my life. Ooh. Kenny Loggins, so good. Seriously, you can do like, toss in any requests. I bet I know all kinds of crazy stuff. If you know my dad and you can guess what kind of music my dad might like, I probably know it. Chicago Journey, drama rock, funk, pretty much anything. I've either been in a band that somebody else was like, yes, this is what's up, and I was like, yeah, okay, this is fun. Or, Angelo, my brother, I miss you. We need to get cervezas. Los cervezas aquí son terribles. Entonces yo necesito cervezas de Norteamericano. Well, this is North America, so, you know. Hey, Angelo, am I norteña? Do I count as norteña? This is it. Now I have that song in my head. Yes! Te extraño mucho. Mucho, mucho, mucho. Hermano, gracias por todo, mis hermanas y mis hermanos aquí en México y aquí en acá en Estados Unidos. Gracias por tu energía y tu amor y yo no sé en inglés o I know in English. Yo no sé en español, pero ¿cómo se dice? Support. Gracias por todo. Este es mi segundo familia aquí en México. It's my second family here in Mexico. I'm so thankful for the beautiful people that have come into my life in so many states and multiple countries. I am very blessed. I'm a very blessed lady. I'm gonna go back to Jazz Tuesday. Oh yeah, all of me. Let's do that one. I'm gonna do all of me. Oh, really quick. Because this is Billie Holiday's song, I'm gonna give you my track of where my brain went. I'm about to sing a Billie Holiday tune, and Billie Holiday was portrayed by Diana Ross in a critically acclaimed movie called Lady Sings the Blues. And if you have not seen that movie, and you should, you absolutely need to. It has, like I said, Diana Ross is Billie Holiday. I think Billy D. Williams plays her husband or partner person and stars in the movie. Point of the story being, it's an extraordinary film about not just the life of one African-American woman in the United States, an artist during a time of segregation and before the civil rights. And there, when I watched it, I'm sharing this because I think it's important that we talk about these things. We don't talk about them enough in the right ways. So that's what this is. This is a healthy conversation about race relations. This is what's happening right now, by the way. This is how you do it, white people. You just have a conversation and don't be weird. So anyway, point of the story is there's a part in the movie where Diana Ross, or Billie, is in her dressing room before she goes on stage. And before she can go on stage, she has to put light skin, like pale makeup on her face to make her color of her skin less offensive and make her being more palatable. Not because she was not able. This is a real human being representing a real woman who was an extraordinary contributor to jazz music, to vocals, to music in general. And she was not allowed to just be a good vocalist, an excellent vocalist. She wasn't allowed to be that. She wasn't even allowed to be a proud Black woman. She wasn't even allowed to be an independent, able to, she was not protected from anything, from anyone. And then she had to cover the only thing that she had left, which was herself, her being, her body, and make it more palatable for her audience. So there was a easier pill to swallow. Make her more white. So when I sing these songs, I think it's important that you know that this is what I'm thinking about, that I'm thinking about these things, that I'm thinking about the woman that sang this before me and what she went through and everything that I've been through as a female vocalist and a touring musician and a woman in the music industry and as a woman in business. And to sit on stage and sing these songs of the legacy of bravery and strength, that is what I wish to come through when I sing jazz, when I sing the songs of these women that came before me. That's what I'm thinking. And with that, I will sing. So if you have not seen Lady Sings the Blues, you should. So go, you can't go down to Blockbuster, but find some way legally, without file sharing and infringing on copyright laws, to watch the movie. Or you could just be a good citizen and just buy it, because I told you it's going to be good, so you're welcome. It's old enough, it'll probably only cost you $5. Pay for the download, learn a good, a civil lesson, be a good citizen, educate yourself, and enjoy good cinema. Lady Sings the Blues. Also, Diana Ross, extraordinary musical performances by her in the entire thing. Wow. Just Diana Ross, wow. What up, Alicia? All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, I never use them. Your goodbyes left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, I never use them. Your goodbyes left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Yeah, all of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I am no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, I never use them. Your goodbyes left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Oh, why not take all of me? Yes, why not take all of me? Bum, ba-dum, bum. Jazz hands. Happy Tuesday. Happy freaking Tuesday, guys. I know I swore earlier, but I only do that for real emphasis. Generally, I try to be, well, no, I swear. I shouldn't have said anything about that. You guys know me. I clean it up around kids. I am family friendly. Damn it. I can be. It's possible. She's a black magic woman. Trying to pull a magic over me. Don't pull your back on me, baby. Don't put your back on. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Got me so blind I can't see. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Try to pull your magic over me. Da 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 da. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Jesus washed, we got an ear. When Jesus washed, when my Jesus washed, when Jesus washed, when Jesus washed, when Jesus washed, washing my sins away. Oh, happy day. Sister Act, so good. Also, Sister Act 2, Lauryn Hill is awesome. Oh, that's what I will sing next. Oh. Yes. I hope this isn't an encouragement to you, Mom. It's an encouragement to me to be here with you this evening, this lovely evening. Why should I feel discouraged? And why should the shadows come? And why should my heart feel lonely and long for heaven and home? When Jesus is my portion, my constant friend is He. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. And I sing because I'm happy. And I sing because I'm free. Oh, His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches. Oh, I know He watches. Oh, I know He watches me. And I sing because I'm happy. And I sing because I'm free. Oh, the sky, the eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches, and I know He watches. Oh, I know He watches me. I know He watches me. Can I get an amen on a weekday? I think that's a great. And by that I mean, I'm not the first person to say, can I get an amen on a weekday? I gotta stand up. You know, I'm teaching vocal lessons now, so I gotta be a good influence and, you know, walk the walk and whatnot. So I'm gonna try and stand up for a few songs. Looking back, you guys have been so amazing tonight. Thank you for tuning in. I'm not done. Last week we ended a little early because, you know, I did those crazy heavy hitters earlier on, and it was just like, you know, I'm good, but I have my limitations. I'm a human. I'm not a robot. He's more machine now than man. So, looking back to see, let me see if I can do. I'm gonna look up another tune. From my set list, not from the interwebs. So it won't take as long. While I look. Dang. Wish that was where I wanted it to be. Next week, I'm going to do even more songs with even less time between. I'm just going to like sort this all out. So this is like the best Tuesday evening ever. Obviously. I'm going to channel some jazz divas. And I'm going to do some Peggy Lee for you. This is also a Disney song. He's a tramp, but I love him. Breaks a new heart every day. He's a tramp, but I love him. And I only hope he'll stay that way. He's a scoundrel. He's a rounder. He's a tramp. He's a scoundrel. He's a rounder. He's a cad. He's a tramp, but I love him. Yes, even I have got it pretty bad. You can never tell when he'll show up. He'll give you plenty of trouble. Well, I guess he's just a no-count pup. But I wish that he were a double. He's a tramp. He's a rover. Oh, and there's nothing more to say. Well, if he's a tramp, he's a good one. And I wish that I could travel his way. Yeah. I wish that I could travel his way. Yeah. I wish that I could travel his way. That is not a reflection of how I feel. That was a reflection of the poor choice of key. That is what that yawn was. He's a rounder. He's a cad. He's a tramp. But they love him. Yeah, and even I have got it pretty bad. You can never tell when he'll show up. He'll give you plenty of trouble. Well, I guess he's just a no-count pup. But I wish that he were double. He's a tramp. He's a rover. Oh, and there's nothing more to say. If he's a tramp, he's a good one. Yeah, I wish that I could travel his way. Yeah. I wish that I could travel his way. Yeah. I wish that I could travel his way. I'm going to do some James Bond here. Goldfinger, he's the man who had the Midas touch, a spider's touch. Mr. Goldfinger, oh, such a cold finger, beckons you to enter his web of sin. But don't go in. Golden words he will pour in your ear, for his lies can't disguise what you fear. For Golden Girl knows when he's kissed her, it's the kiss of death from Mr. Goldfinger. pretty girl, I lost my place. Beware of this heart of gold. His heart is cold. Oh my gosh, I love that. Let's do more jazz. And by that I mean James Bond. Let's get weird. We're an hour and 20 in. It's pretty much, let's have some fun. What it do? ¿Y por qué no? ¿Sí? No buscar este. Boo, no me gusta. Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia on my mind. I sing Georgia, Georgia, a song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. I say Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. What a day this has been. What a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love. There's a smile on my face for the whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be like a bell that's ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling. I would swear I was falling. Why, it's almost like being in love. Oh my goodness. This has been just such an incredibly, I was just about to sign off and then more people tuned in. So I'm just going to stick around for a little bit. Why not? Stephen Fisher, welcome. Do you have any requests? I'm going to do something. I'm going to sit back down. I'm just so thankful. Thank you for tuning in to Tuesday Request Live from the jungle. I'm going to do my best to keep this going. I'm actually moving to a new location in town because I need to be closer to the action. I've been out in the jungle doing my thing, which has been amazing. I'm so thankful for my time here. But it's time to re-enter society, civilization. And also, I have really exciting events coming up. Some really incredible, really cool projects that I'm working on. That I'm just, we're so close to we're this close to launching. So as soon as I can tell you what's going on, but just get excited. Stuff is happening. And yeah, all good things, all good things. Entonces, trust in me in all you do. Have faith I have in you. And love will see us through. If only you trust in me. Why don't you trust me? Come to me when things go wrong. Cling to me, Daddy. Oh yeah, and I'll be strong. We can get along. We can get along. Oh, if only you trust in me. While there's a moon on high, while there are birds that fly, while there is you and I can be sure that I love you. Oh, stand beside me, oh, come on, Daddy, face the future. Why don't you smile? Trust in me, and I'll be worthy of you. Why don't you trust in me and all you do, and have the faith that I have in you, and love will see us through. If only you trust in me. I was just, this last smile was because, excuse me, that is not a reflection of my attention level. You know, we're at 1:30. We're just going to go to 2 hours. I'm going to keep this going for another 30 minutes. We're going to have a good time for the next 30. And then I'm going to cap it at 2 hours. I don't feel done yet. I feel like I want to keep going. Thank you so much. If you have tuned in for whatever portion, this is what's really fantastic about the live streaming is that you can hop in and out and you can pause. And if you need to take care of your life situation, you can jump back in when you're ready, or you can rewatch it another time because it's present on the internet forever. To imagine my flashlight right here from like the movie The Sandlot. Forever. Whatever you put on the internet is forever. The beast. Oh my gosh, I was making a joke earlier about being young and having like commercials as a part of your pop culture, but I got stuck on the word pop culture and I couldn't say anything. But what I was trying to talk about was like things like that, like referencing The Sandlot, or like how about like how many times like cereal commercials? are a part of our pop culture. How many times have I said throughout my entire life, sorry, tricks are for kids. Like, that's a Trix cereal commercial. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Right. Or how many times has the Kool-Aid been like I've been like, oh yeah, because of the Kool-Aid pitcher busting through. You know, we don't have cable TV the same way. People, there's no commercials in the same way. So like, it's like another reason why my jokes don't make sense, or only make sense to certain people. Oh yeah. And then I think of Dane Cook and he's all, oh yeah, oh no. I am one of those people that thinks Dane Cook is really funny. Giant corn. A friend of mine and I she had grandparents in Spokane, and we would do, I don't know how many years we did it, but the Bloomsday, however many crazy kilometers that fun run was. It was not, I mean, it was fun for the first 4 kilometers, and then you're like, oh my god, I don't want to die, and you're looking for the popsicle stand, and you know, your jog looks more like ugh, and you end up with it was our goal was always to be faster than the stroller moms. If we could stay a heat above the stroller moms, then we could maintain our dignity. And that was good times. But we would drive out to Spokane and listen to Dane Cook in my Blazer for 3.5, no, it was more than 3.5 hours, more like 5 hours, 4.5 to 5 hours, depending how long we stopped in Ellensburg. My Northwesterners know what I'm talking about. The route, the tour route from, I don't know, Bellevue to Spokane. Anyway, we would listen to Dane Cook for the whole way, and we would just laugh and laugh and laugh. And one of my favorite things about that drive, it's one of the most beautiful. I have driven all over the United States, and all of the tours that I have been on, that I have directed, and I'm the one that's booking it, so I'm choosing where we go and the route that we take. And I have seen I've basically plan it for certain reasons, climate wise and whatnot. You have to go to my website, and if you want to know more about why I tour the way that I book touring, you have to ask me. You got to pay me for that knowledge now. I'm not giving it away for free, guys. You got to come and see me. Anyway, it's one of the most beautiful drives. The drive from Bellevue, Washington to Spokane, over the mountains, through Snoqualmie, is just beautiful. It's I remember when I moved to Washington, the state of Washington, from Indianapolis, from the central U.S., and driving over those mountains. And we drove through Spokane, and we drove over the Columbia River Gorge. And I remember thinking, this is really pretty, but this is not the evergreen. They keep talking about evergreen state. Where is the green in this? And then there's this point on I-90 when you're driving and you hit the mist. And anyone who's driven on I-90 over this knows exactly what I'm talking about. There's this point when you come through the trees and you come around, and it's past Ellensburg, and it's Clallam, maybe? Not Clallam. I'm not sure if I can't remember exactly the names. But anyway, after Ellensburg going west, you come through the mountains, and the trees are taller and taller and taller. And the mountains, the altitude is getting higher, and it's getting colder, and the mist is getting thicker. And then there's all of a sudden, there's snow in the fall, when it doesn't seem like you should be driving through snow. All of a sudden, there is this different climate, and it's so beautiful and so magical. I remember as a 14-year-old driving through Snoqualmie Pass and in June and thinking, oh my gosh, we're moving to Fern Gully. Like this is this is the most magical wonderland I have ever experienced. I had never in my life seen trees so tall. I had never seen mountains like that. I had never seen Washington is truly, Western Washington is one of the most beautiful places I have ever seen in all of God's green earth. The trouble with Western Washington, though, is it's really only enjoyable for about 8 weeks out of the year. That's what's trouble about it. It is genuinely one of the most beautiful places on this earth, but you can't see it because it's gray. The great gray rolls up and there's nothing to do. However, tourism, by the way, if anyone's looking to go and visit Washington, let's just ignore coronavirus for just a second and like say in a normal tourism year, the time of year that you would want to visit Washington is right now. Like this is the perfect time of year to be there when the weather is clear. You can do all of these beautiful outdoor sports and there's lakes everywhere and mountains. So if you want to go and visit a place in the summer, this is when like the opposite snowbirds happen. Like when I would leave what is currently paradise and come to Washington because it's really, really hot right now. So it's actually cooling down. It's starting to cool down, which is beautiful. But most of the year, it's lovely to be here and is not super enjoyable in the northwest of the U.S. But there is this period of time when it switches and it's really uncomfortable to be here and is just beautiful over there. So if anyone is watching that is from the southern of the U.S. or in Mexico and is looking for some beautiful place in the United States to consider visiting, the Northwest is a place to do that. And that is my tourism commercial is over. You're welcome. And that's all I have to say about that. It's fun for me to sit in the jungle of the Yucatan Peninsula and visualize and think about and spend time with my tribe in the Northwest. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here, because this experience would just be some crazy lady in the jungle sitting on a stool in my kitchen talking to my computer if you were not here. So thank you for being here and making this an actual experience. Yes. So you met someone who set you back on your heels. Goody goody. Yeah, you met someone and now you know how it feels. Goody goody. Oh, you gave her your heart too, just as I gave mine to you. And you broke it in little pieces. Now how do you do? So you lie awake just singing the blues all night. Goody goody, oh, you think that love's a barrel of dynamite. Hooray and hallelujah, you had it coming to ya. Goody goody for her, goody goody for me. Well, I hope you're satisfied. You rascal, you. Do you remember me? I was all for you, sitting, waiting, hoping like he told me to. Now the action Jackson's turned right around. Goody goody. Yes, do you remember me? I was all all for you. Sitting, waiting, hoping like you told me to. Now the action Jackson's turn right around. Goody, goody. Yes, do you remember me? I was all for you. Sitting, waiting, hoping like you told me to. Now the action Jackson's turn right around. And you met someone who set you back on your heels. Goody, goody. Oh, you met someone and now you know how it feels. Hooray and hallelujah, you had it coming to you. Goody, goody for her. Goody, goody for me. Well, I hope you're satisfied, you rascal. I hope she tans your hide, you rascal. Oh, goody, good for me, you rascal, you. Yeah, jazzy. Happy Tuesday. This is the dance that happens between songs. Yeah. Yeah. It's like half robot. Half I'm so excited. I just can't find it. I know, I want you. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I'm going to sing a song. I remember the first time I heard this song was when I was in high school, and I was a part of Impressions, which is a vocal jazz ensemble, the varsity, upper level, there we go, upper level vocal jazz ensemble. There's, I think, 15 of us, one on a mic, under the direction of Kathy Moore. And, we listened. We really cared. And I don't know why the words aren't in here for this song. But I remember hearing one of the groups from previous years, one of the alumni groups. And there was an alto that sang on this song. Her name was Kate. And I can't remember your last name, Kate. And I don't know if you're watching. But I remember thinking, that is soulful. And even as a teenager, listening to another teenager, thinking, this girl has something that's different. And we had some beautiful musical experiences, some really beautiful music experiences. I'm extraordinarily thankful for my music education and the different mentors and shenanigans that I have benefited from, mentorship and educationally wise. I'm going to stop talking about that and just keep singing. But I don't have the words, so I'm going to make it up. It's okay, I'm really good. I'm a professional, guys. No te preocupes, no pasa nada. Todo bien. Todo bien. You turn the tables on me. And now I'm falling for you. You turn the tables on me. I can't believe that it's true. I always thought when you bought the lovely presents you bought, why hadn't you brought me more? But now that you're gone, I'd welcome anything from the 5 and 10 cent store. You used to call me the tops. You put me up on a throne. You let me fall with a drop. And now I'm out on my own. But after thinking it over and over, I got what was coming to me. Oh, and just like the sting of a bee, you turn the tables on me. You turn the tables on me. You put me up on a throne. You let me fall with a drop. And now I'm out on my own. And after thinking it over and over, well, I got what was coming to me. Well, just like the sting of a bee, you turn the tables on me. Yes, just like the sting of a bee, you turn the tables on me. I have a song I want to sing. And I would like to dedicate it to a dear friend who passed. You know, I think this is going to be my last song. I think this is the song I will end with tonight. It feels appropriate. Bear with me just one moment, please. I apologize. I was trying to remember what the name of the song was, so I was running through my head what the lyric was so I could make sure I look it up right. This last song tonight, I would like to dedicate to a very special man who did not get the opportunity to share the gift of himself with the world for very long. An extraordinary human being, an example for many, and beloved by even more. So I'd like to dedicate this song to Andrew Kraakmo. And I'm going to get through it. He, a very, very, very dear friend who lost his battle with cancer. Far too young. Far too young. And I am determined, as his friend, that he will always be a part of conversation, that he will always be someone who is remembered and honored. Worthy. I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. In a small cafe, the park across the way, a children's carousel, the chestnut tree, all wishing well. I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day, in everything that's light and gay. I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you. I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day. In everything that's light and gay, I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you.
seeing you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in, for sticking around. This has been such a beautiful evening. Such a blessing for me. And I love you guys all. Besos y abrazos. Buenas noches. Y gracias por todo.